Hi, I'm Gary Maltrip, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about my wife, Pam. She's a certified WaterFit instructor who teaches deep water aerobics classes at the South Oakland Y in Royal Oak, Michigan. She is passionate about what she does. She's deeply committed to helping the folks in her class improve their health and get in better shape. She's in the water with them, working just as hard as they are, encouraging them to keep your back straight, push harder, and all those little details that make for a great exercise with intensity. At least that's the way it was until a little over 3 years ago. Pam was getting ready to have knee replacement surgery, and her doctor wanted her to have a heart echo just to make sure everything was okay before surgery. Well, during that test, it was found that Pam had an aneurysm on her ascending aorta just above her heart, and it was huge. It measured close to 7 centimeters. 5 days later, Pam was having open heart surgery to repair the aneurysm. Truly, we are very fortunate that they found that when they did, but that day changed everything for Pam. Research and further clinical testing indicated that Pam has Marfan Syndrome, a connective tissue disorder. Basically, it's a genetic disorder where your body does not create a certain protein needed to help your organs maintain their shape. While it primarily strikes the vascular system and connective tissue, it can also impact the skins, joints, eyes, and lungs. Currently, there's no cure available. Pam went from teaching 7 to 8 classes per week in addition to her own lap swimming to having her class load cut in half with no more lap swimming allowed. She now has to be very careful not to exert herself, has to keep her heart rate and blood pressure very low. She has 2 more active aneurysms that are being closely monitored. Every day, Pam experiences pain in her back, her arms, and her legs, likely brought on by vascular spasms, and this is potentially all due to Marfan Syndrome. So, what are we looking for? We need to raise funds to cover the cost of taking Pam to the Marfan Family Conference at Johns Hopkins Hospital in Baltimore, Maryland. They are regarded as a global leader in the diagnosis and treatment of Marfan Syndrome. At the conference, Pam will have the opportunity to get in front of the world's best and brightest Marfan experts. We're hopeful that she will gain valuable insight into her condition and how to deal with it every day. This event brings Marfan patients and families from all over the country together to share thoughts and ideas, share experiences, develop relationships, and form a support network. One of Pam's goals after the conference is setting up a Marfan support network here in Southeast Michigan. The knowledge gained and the contacts made at the conference will jumpstart that effort. In addition, we're going to Johns Hopkins Hospital a couple days ahead of the conference for vascular testing and a consultation with Dr. Lung, a highly regarded vascular surgeon who specializes in thoracic aneurysms and thoracic outlet syndrome. We want to take full advantage of our visit to Johns Hopkins and learn as much as we can. Our goal is to raise $5,000 to cover the cost of the conference and the trip, and to cover any co-pays and unexpected medical expenses that may crop up. Any funds left after the conference will be put toward the development of the Marfan Support Network. Our current working title for that is Connective Alliance, and you will be hearing more of that in the months to come. Everyone who supports Pam's journey to Johns Hopkins will receive email updates from us chronicling our journey and the experiences we encounter. In addition, we'd like to offer you a few gifts to show our appreciation for your support. These gifts will remind you that you care about and supported Pam in her journey to Johns Hopkins. These gifts can be found on the right-hand side of this page further down. A few of Pam's class members would also like to share their thoughts about her classes at the Y. Please visit the links below this screen and read further down on the text below. We truly hope you will become a part of Pam's support network and help her get to the Marfan Family Conference. Without your help, she won't be able to go. Thank you, thank you, thank you for supporting Pam's journey to Johns Hopkins and the Marfan Family Conference.